Thank you for tuning in into my channel where we talk about lifestyles, traveling, entrepreneurship, and motherhood, just to name a few. In this vlog, we're going to touch bases on my opinion of 10 reasons not to live in Texas, particularly Houston. Now, this is only my opinion. Don't come for me because, child, the city of Houston is so defensive. How the state is ran and the people in it. I have no desire to move anywhere in the state of Texas. We're going to get into it. Let's talk about it. 10 reasons to not live here. Number one, everything is big in Texas. For certain, that is true. The ego, that is. You can't tell Texas anything. Well, Houstonians. They're so defensive, sensitive, and when a state has their state carved in everything like the side of the interstate, a pan shaped like the state. Oh, indeed, it's called the Lone Star State for a reason. They're by themselves and not worried about anyone else. Number two, take. If you want a nice paying job, an employer requires a certificate, be prepared to pay out of your pocket and you will not get reimbursed. Any little thing they will ask you for. The most common logic that makes sense is if you need a job, you don't have money to put into it. So I guess you're unable to work for that company. Number three, ever in life have you felt like you were talking to yourself when talking to someone, or they make you feel like you're in a twilight zone because you were so right in your response that the way you were thinking is not the same way the other person's thinking, so it makes you feel like you're not making any sense? Acknowledge your wrongdoing and it'll all make sense. Number four, if you like hookah bars, drinking bars, concerts, this is the scene for you. The young couple crowd, the single life, the same energy nightly. Uniqueness is not a good attribute. Number five, they're not friendly and super rude. Saying good morning, good night, how are you will get you looked at like who you talking to. Southern hospitality where? Number six, not cheap anymore. If you're looking for an affordable place to live, it's not here in Houston. Homes for 300,000 and a two-bedroom for 1,600 for what? Nothing luxurious about any location of the magnitude. You get nothing out of it. You get no land, you get no amenities. It's still unclear why you pay that much. Number seven, it is quite boring. For a family who's looking for fun, something fun to do, for teenagers who are looking for an exciting weekend with friends, it's not here. It is quite boring daily. It is too big with a lot of places to go, but there's a lot of places to spend money. That's the only option you have. Remember, it's Houston. All they do is take. Number eight, if you have any educational experience, forget about it. You will not get compensated at all. You know, people out here still making $9 even with a degree. Yes, there's so many jobs out here, but guess what? There aren't any quality jobs. Number nine, cowboy hats. If it's not Houston way, it's no way, or that's everywhere. These are the responses that you get from people living here. Yes, it is the thought process of this Lone Star State. Be original, be unique. A lot of people haven't stepped foot outside of Texas. They don't know. Bless their hearts. And number 10, the traffic. If you do not have anywhere to go, yep, you'll be in that traffic. Most jobs are not located where you live. When applying for the job and an interview, the first question they ask is, can you commute? Or how far is your commute? Even though you can go the scenic route, many people feel like it's quicker to get on the interstate. But either way, it's big for no reason. Well, thank you for watching my video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and click that notification bell for more content like this. Now remember, if you decided to move, take these 10 tips into consideration. This is merely based upon my experience and everyone who lives here. You'll be surprised if they think the same way. I do say that don't let anyone influence your decision to move out here in Texas. But if you feel like you can adjust to living in a location, I feel like that's a recipe for a disaster. You have to want to be here to be able to grow. Stay tuned to a podcast that I have. Please subscribe to one of my platforms in the description bar. And until next time, y'all be safe.